Hey, what's up? How you doing, everybody? It's James Zamero here at SwitchWatch, your home for everything Nintendo Switch related, and I'm back with another review. This one is Apocalipsis Wormwood Edition. It's a point-and-click, very grim adventure, but is it any good? Should you consider it? Let's jump in and find out. The Middle Ages were a bleak time full of mysticism, famine, pestilence and torture, all perfect source material for a game, and Apocalipsis uses this grim time to its fullest. Inspired by wood engravings from the 15th century of humanity's darkest times, Harry, our protagonist, sets out on a point-and-click adventure, each scene a terror of the mind. The end of the world is literally upon us, but Harry is caught up in a quest to rescue his beloved. The story unfolds through these scenes, and it's one of madness and horror. The original game was a 3-hour quest, and this Wormwood Edition includes the latter release DLC that essentially doubles the story, showing us the tale from the other side as well as Zula, Harry's girlfriend. After an initial intro that sets the scene straight out of a Brothers Grimm fairy tale, you get to control Harry. The controls are simple. You can move him around the screen and switch to a mouse point in order to investigate points of interest. In typical point-and-click fashion, your aim is to find items and figure out how to use them to solve a series of puzzles. Each setting is fascinating in design, but the actual puzzle solving takes a bit of a back seat, rarely challenging the mind too much. This game leans toward the playable story more than a taxing puzzle game, largely because each set of items is used within the setting in which it's located. That's not to say the puzzles are poor quality, they are intriguing in their simple fashion. Each scene is loosely based on stories from the time period, full of icons and mystical imagery. You find yourself pickpocketing a torturer at work on a poor soul stretched on a rack and sneaking past an 8-headed bird. The animations are slow, and moving Harry around edges on the side of frustrating, detracting from an otherwise laid-back and surreal experience.
Harry would never forget what happened next. The water surrounding the village rose up and turned pitch black.
The soundtrack is eerie, perfectly befitting the creepy setting. Inspired by Dance Macabre and its like, these tracks are a perfect backdrop. The story is narrated by Nurgle of the black metal band Behemoth, and he does a grand job bringing the story to life. As a game with simple gameplay, it's really all about the setting and being involved in that world and feeling a part of it, and the audio definitely doesn't let you down in that front. The janky animations are off-putting. It's not technically a performance issue, but it slows down the gameplay enough to be frustrating. Loading times are annoying, and for me, they do detract from the experience somewhat. When I say annoying, I mean really, really slow. On the flip side, the visuals are fantastic. Each scene is hand-drawn and made to look like a wood carving. This surreal look means that horrific and gory scenes can be included without being in your face and over the top. The design is like a peek into a madman's mind. They won't be to everyone's liking, but they certainly make the game stand out. I really like the way they've brought these wood carvings to life in this game. At $9.99 in the US and £8.99 in the UK, it's not cheap for what is a short 3-hour game. And of course, the addition of the DLC doubles that, making it better value. And the addition of multiple endings is very welcome indeed. Overall, whether you see value in this game is down to how much you enjoy the genre and your interest in the source material. Overall, this is quite a short review. I don't think it's worth harping on about this game. I think you will see from this short video whether it's one you want to explore further or not. It's not to everyone's taste, but it's certainly a wondrous, grim affair full of inspiration from the Dark Ages. As far as point-and-click adventures go, it's not the deepest, it's not the longest. Rather, it plays like a story in which you are a participant along for the ride. It's a very interesting tale, and the addition of the DLC adds some needed longevity. Gameplay-wise, it's not the strongest, and there are some slow loading times and annoying janky movements that do detract a little bit. Overall then, a respectable 6 out of 10. Now this game's been out for a little while, so I would like to hear from people who have it already. Let me know what you think of this one. Am I right or do you disagree? Let us know down below. If you've enjoyed this video and you want to get more reviews, news and other Switch content to you and haven't already done so, we'd love it if you considered subscribing by hitting that bell button down below. And if you like this video, please do give us a thumbs up. We'll see you on the next one. I'm James Romero and this is SwitchWatch. Take care.